good to see you checking out on World of Tanks with Jerrold, my small YouTube channel. I've got myself recently MAUS, this beast. I've completed the top of the tree event and I just want to give you my opinion about it. Some people are asking me for it. Some people are asking me why I'm not releasing videos. I'm not, because I'm only doing this YouTube channel as a kind of a hobby. It's not monetized. I'm not even planning to monetize it, but sometimes I like to share things with the community. And I'm gonna jump into a tech tree straight away and talk through it. I mean, tier 2 is pretty irrelevant. Even if I play with it, I don't remember how I did. Definitely memorable tank is Panzer 38T, probably the best tier 3. One of my favorite baby seal clubbers, tier 4 Panzer 38 NA, which is also very reliable. Tier 4 tank, it's kind of an all-rounder with this pop-up gun that I've done really well with this tank. Panzer 4H with this amazing derp gun. This was one of the treats on this branch. I still keep that in my garage. I'm probably gonna come back and gonna put one day 3 marks on its barrel. VK3001P, that's one of the most underrated tanks in tier 6. I rarely see this tank in tier 6 skirmishes, so yeah, but it's got some armor and got some really good high alpha as for tier 6 and pretty accurate cannon. Tiger P, this is probably the weakest link of this whole branch, but I still did pretty well in this tank, surprisingly, despite the fact that it's very slow, and I hate slow tanks. So let's go to VK10001P, and this tank is the first beast, proper super heavy, with this armor that you can angle, you can sometimes go right in front of the face of enemies, and obviously all of those tanks pretty much starting from tier 8 till tier 10 MAUS, and including also its Mauerbrecher. I think that's the premium tank. Those 4 German super heavies, they've got this weak spots here, they've got some weak spots on the cupola and lower plate. I think next one on the line, which is Motion, I'm not sure do I pronounce this correctly, my German is probably pretty bad. Let me know in the comments if my German is bad. Motion. So Motion's also got this weak, this plays a little bit weaker. But the one thing I'm probably going to highlight on some point, the shots that are coming in from kind of this direction, if there is APCR or a high penetration AP round, they actually going through it. That's just worth to mention when you're playing this tank. And finally, obviously, MAUS. I really enjoy this line. It was a very nice grind, and I'm gonna do some videos, probably including Tiger P, VK, MAUS, Motion, and MAUS. I'm gonna show you the top of the tree because it's worth to mention. There's gonna be pretty nice battle, so let's roll. So here it is, that beast, the MAUS, the heaviest possible beast in this game. Right, I'm standing here and not moving anywhere. That's why I'm gonna speed up this video a little bit, because it's probably gonna take some time to get to the city before all the action is gonna start. So let's go back to the normal view, and as most of the time with this type of tank, I went to the city where there is a lot of buildings to hide behind and to set yourself up. So side scrape, and here you probably noticed that I'm loading a premium round, because why would I waste normal shells if right in front of me there will be Type 5 heavy. And here it is, Type 5 heavy behind the bush. Yeah, super heavy, I understand. RNG probably went and bounced off, ricocheted one of the front plates. Okay, this one has to go in. I choose to shoot the lower plate with penetration of that APCR rounds. I think they are on 311, which is not super great, especially for a tank with such a big gun. Okay, now selection of different weak spots with Type 5 heavy. At the front, I basically shot turret chick. He responded with 444 premium ammunition damage, and I wanted to try MAUS into that lower plate, to that weak spot, but I've missed. I think I've not even missed, but I've just basically shot the wreck of that Type 5 Heavy that I contributed to create. Now IS-7, and it's good to have a look how I am positioning the tank. It's kind of the same way as E100, so it is kind of there you go. So even if there is any shells coming, I'm still gonna be bouncing. Okay, I decided to now change the position, and it's due to the fact that I've noticed that IS-7, if you look at the minimap, IS-7 is flanking there. And also there is that juicy Leopard that has no armor, but instead I've got IS-7 that I managed to actually hit. We exchanged the fire. It seems like I came a little bit on top when it comes to that. Caused a little bit more damage. Ooh, my bad, my bad. I just want to find out where this shot actually went into. Okay, to the cheek, and the weak spot. Okay, E100. I've managed to track this E100 with the shot as well. It doesn't seem like this guy gonna run away. Yep, boom. Could have shot him anywhere, but decided to also go for a track. Now this IS-7 in enemy team is kind of lonely. MAUS got pretty good damage per minute, and the damage here racked up pretty fast. I'm over 3,000. Oh, there is a MAUS from enemy team just driving in front of my gun. I'm not gonna complain about it. Okay, IS-7. I would love to shoot that butt, but I'm not reloaded on time, so decided just to side scrape. And now let's see how accurate this cannon is. Yeah, between the pillars, and that Leopard 1 has been punished. Doesn't seem like this player in Leopard's got a clue what's going on. Oh, someone in chat saying F you, MAUS. There isn't any other MAUS in the team, so basically he's talking to... No, there is another one. Okay. I'm not sure what is going on there, but I probably missed something. Oh, this player probably thought I'm gonna help him, or I'm gonna behave in the way that he wanted me to. I don't know, but I decided to concentrate on these two heavy tanks. Battle is won, but it is worth to have a look on this encounter with the MAUS from enemy team. I basically tried my chance and decided to go for a cheek, but instead went for the side of the turret. Obviously, this guy also knows how to play MAUS, because he's turning his turret in a way that I can't really pen it. Now, basically, my mistake. I've shot him on the track. Now this shot also went to the side of my tank. So I've got two heavies in front of me, and that E50M, you can look on the mini-map, is gonna help me out. Eventually, enemy's gonna start making mistakes, but I've received another shot from MAUS. This time, okay, now I'm not gonna be able to pen turret from that angle, that's why I'm going to a lower plate, but instead I shot the tracks, and the MAUS shot me second. Oh, now I'm a little bit pissed off. Okay, and this time I'm not gonna let this guy go. Okay, was that... Yeah, that's IS-7 from my team basically didn't pen me from the back, luckily. He could have actually removed me from this battle. Alright, so if I'm gonna get shot by this MAUS, most likely I'm going to the garage, but let's see what I'm gonna be able to do. The battle is obviously won. I'm just now trying to bait my enemy to shoot and then come back. Okay, there you go. It's ricochet. Now I'm gonna try to go for this lower plate. Yes, managed to shoot this one, and I think that's the end in here. Right, a very quick battle that you could see how to manage the armor of this tank. Let's see the results. And here they are, the result of that pretty decent battle. Nothing special, only second class, and I got spotter participation ribbon, and not really any epic medals, but 5,000 damage, and I got some over 1,000 base experience, same as AMX 13105, plus had some fun of angling this armor and just picking up the multiple enemies. Pretty interesting here. Nothing really special, as I said. I forgot to change ammunition, but to be honest with you, when you're facing those all heavy tanks, you're gonna be, especially at tier 10, you're gonna be playing with premium ammunition, even if you're gonna be losing credits. At the end of the day, you try to have some fun and enjoy this encounters. Obviously 11 bonds, which is always nice to collect them up. And one more thing that I would like to mention here is a new format of top of the tree, which gives you every, so after you take the daily bonus of double, and then you can play another battle that if you win, you're going to be within the first 10 players, you're going to get 5 times reward, which significantly speeds up the process of getting that top of the tree. And I have to give credit to Wargaming, that speeds up the time when you can get any top of the tree. If they're going to keep it that way, that would be fantastic. Like, there is just plenty of consumables, plenty of reserves that you can get along the way. It's a fantastic news that something like that's been introduced by Wargaming, especially by players who doesn't want to spend any money on this game. Like, imagine this, if you're going to be playing free to play, you're gonna get extra, for example, this vertical stabilizer that will cost you normally probably not 600, but 500,000 credits. Also, plenty other bonuses, and I really like it. I probably wouldn't be able to actually get the MAUS as that quickly as now without these bonuses. So people are asking often. I'm following different forums, I'm following different YouTubers, and people are asking sometimes, will Wargaming do something for free-to-play players? And so far I haven't heard anyone who's saying that is a good thing. So I definitely would like to mention this. It is something really, really good. Another thing that is there, it is probably those blueprints, but I'm going to mention probably in another video. This one is a bit lengthy already. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, just leave the thumb up. If you didn't, just leave the thumb down. Subscribe for more if you like to, and until next time.